Hello, welcome to another video. In this video, we're gonna do a quote about wisdom. And I really, really do love this quote as well. That's someone that I studied when I was at university in Eastern philosophy. So now we go Far East in China. And this is a quote from Lao Tzu. And I do love quotes from Lao Tzu. Uh, if you don't know Lao Tzu, he's the founder of the Taoism. Great stuff. Great stuff. If you wanna something that really help you to become wise, I think Taoism is a great thing. It's like the way of life, like the water, and great stuff. I highly recommend you to check that out. So let's go to the quote. I'm gonna read it to you, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna try to go deep in that quote. As I say, I saw like people around me when this quote, yeah, nice, but they don't investigate it. You have to see, like you have to think about, like try it to find example from your life to to rely to this quote. It's very important. Okay, so the quote is, he who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. I repeat, he who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. What does that mean? What do you think it means? Once again, maybe what I'm going to say, I may be wrong. This is probably the case, but like my way of understanding things is probably different than yours. But for me, what I understand from that quote is like, when you know that enough is enough, you will always have enough. So it's kind of like when you lower your expectation and your desire, uh, you will be fine with what you have, with what you get, right? That's how I interpret this quote. It's probably gonna be different from you, but this is how I feel about that quote. So, oh, what about like some practical example, like some example? So let's say, for example, you have a job, you make a certain amount of money, but you desire way more money, but you don't really do anything to get more money from the job that you have, and you is not, it's your boss, your chief, like that pay you, so you cannot get a raise that easy, but you want really want more money. So like imagine the state of mind it puts you. That's kind of crazy, right? Because if you really want more money, that's your desire, you you cannot like have enough. You're gonna want more, but you don't do anything about it. So this is trouble. So you will not be satisfied. Now, this quote is all about satisfaction, right? Because when you know that enough is enough, you get what you get, you're happy with that because this is it. Yeah, you reach the satisfaction, and it's all about expectation at the end of the day. And that quote, that's all it say, and that's what I believe. So you need to know like when it's enough, and then you will have enough. You don't need more. And you see, like if you study like those like Eastern philosophy, as I said, like the way I explain is probably like not right to you. Maybe like the thing I value, my angle of seeing things is different than yours. And that's why I try to, like, I do so many different video, because everything I say is probably like video that don't gonna click with you, but some gonna click with you. It really depends. But at the end of the day, if you take action, if something click, you take the door, you investigate, you will succeed. You will become wiser, and it will help you. As I say, uh, I'm probably like a little bit wise because I took the journey. I take action for myself, but we all different. We all want different things. But if you realize like you lower your expectation, your desire, and your goals, and when you know what is enough, you will get more satisfaction. I don't know. I try to find like more example for you. As I say, like money is a good one because we all, all of us, we went through that. We always want more money, but do we take any action for it? So like you really want more money, but you don't do anything about it. That's the problem, right? So if you don't do anything about it, and you just, oh, I'll be happy when I have that amount of money. But what about now? What about the present moment? Are you happy? No, because you want more. And So you have to get satisfaction. You have to know when is enough. But we can took that quote from so many fields. It can be like relationship, when someone like abuse, someone toxic. Uh, Sometimes you have to get rid of them because enough is enough. And so if you take care of that, it will be enough, right? So this is my way of interpret this quote. It's probably wrong. I don't know. But I think it's the main word here, the key word is really satisfaction. When you have enough, when you know when enough is enough, it will be enough. For me, as I say, I'm just a human. I'm not perfect. I have like a lot of trouble with food. I'm like a emotional eater, and this quote like hurt myself when I if I change like enough with food, because I have a hard time to say no to food. You know? That's an addiction that I have, a problem. I'm blessed that wisdom helped me a lot on my journey, but I still have hard time to be satisfied with food. I eat way too much, way more than I should. And this quote just like a kick my ego a little bit. But as I say, I'm not perfect, and I'm sure like this quote like relate to something. But according to you, for me, it's food. That's the biggest problem that I have now that I have to resolve. Money is not a problem. My relationship's not a problem. My sleeping, my happiness is not a problem anymore. But like my health and food, this is my current problem that I'm dealing with. And this quote is just kick hard that problem because I don't know when is enough. Like the Japanese, they say you should like eat 80% full, and for me, I definitely go 100 and beyond. Like I eat every meal, and this is not good. And like I'll see on my health as a like a negative impact, but I still have time to say no. Like maybe it's like, yeah, maybe like one meal out of three that I still messed up, but I need to keep moving forward. And I think this quote is great because uh, I kind of want to master the quote, and which my problem is the food right now. But I know if I go through it, yeah, another problem gonna arise, and I know I will be wise enough to take care of it. So that's what I wanted to tell you in this video about this quote. I hope it helps. Once again, if he opened a door for you, take it, investigate. If you want to go faster in your journey about wisdom, link down below. I wish you to have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.